Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. And look at this box. You know by the title this is an Orly box, but they're not usually this big. So I'm curious what's going on. Let's open it. Okay. So huge. They're usually like, you know, like this. Look at the thickness on here. It's huge. Let's see. Well, that's something. It says Orly's 50th anniversary. So maybe this is a special Colorpass box. All right, we can all see. The paper's usually brown, but it's white. Well, it already looks different. So, we do typically get a card, but it goes this way usually, but this is what we got. It says Orly 1970s. That's wild. 1970s, I would assume is the theme, but then also that was 50 years ago. I think you and I both know that that was 30 years ago. Let's see. I'm going to zoom this in. We're celebrating Orly 50th anniversary by paying tribute to the decade that marked the beginning, the 70s. From avocado kitchens to glam rock icons, relive the 70s with these stunning glitters and creams. We get a bonus item of nail art charms, and then I guess these are our colors. We do also get this wax charm applicator and dotting tool. I call it a rhinestone picker. I have a different one as well. But I guess this one has a dot on the end. Mine's just pointed. There's a QR code if you want to look at it. And then, as you usually get, a little like tutorial example. That's ugly as hell. I'm not doing that. But watch me end up doing that because I can't come up with nothing. Okay, so here is our nail art decoration. There are these little hollow smiley flakes. Smiley face. Hollow smiley faces. Now, if you're not familiar with applying sequins to a nail, definitely stay tuned because I'm going to have to show you how I do it to make it make sense. You don't want these things sticking out, so you're going to have to curve them. 1970s nail art charms. They're not charms, they're sequins. And then here is our tool. It says Orly Wax Charm Applicator. And it's got wax on that end. And then the little bitty dotting tool on this end. I'm leaving it in the tube for now because it doesn't have caps. So it'll probably be wise to store it in that. Now this is something interesting. Let me zoom back out. Look at this. We've not had an inner container this size and fanciness before. Alright, so let me show it to you. It's like really big. And it's got this like, I think this is what they used to call holographic back in the day. You know how they had those sunglasses that you would like turn and the image would shift around? It's kind of like that stuff. So that's interesting. And then the back. Orly 1970s. We've got our colors here. Acid Trip. Shaggin' Wagon. What y'all be doing in the Shaggin' Wagon? Hunky Dory. Bohemian Child. Bell Bottom Blues. Night Fever. Night Fever. Oh my god. How interesting. Kind of hard for me to show this to you because of all the reflectiveness, but there's a sticker over here about the 50th anniversary as well. Let's pull this thing out. Look! It is this stuff. The lines move across it. And it looks different. That is very fancy. Look how pretty that is. Well, guess I wasn't expecting this or the second layer. This is quite the unboxing. I am surprised at every turn. All right, it says Orly over here, and then we've got our 6 polishes, and they're set in this like hard cutout. This is definitely a collector's box. I don't collect boxes, but I mean, okay. And the bottles are a little bit different. Kind of hard to see on this one, but if you'll notice, the label also matches the art style. You can definitely see it on this one. Isn't that neat? All right, well, let me grab all these out and then we'll do some swatching and some nails. All right, let's start here with this Orly. This one is called Acid Trip. Okay, so it does go on a little sparse, so you could either put it on over something else like a topper, or you can use it just as a sparse glitter, or layering it up to make it more of a opaque like that. But they're very sparkly, very pretty. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to use it today, but I might because I can't resist a glitter. Next, we've got this one. It is a brown cream. It's Shaggin' Wagon. Tell me, have you seen Kill Bill? You know, the guy in the hospital, what's his name, Buck? And he's got this vehicle, and it's like neon colors, and she steals his keys to go get in it. That's what I think this is, if you know what I'm talking about. All right, now this is definitely going to be our nude of the collection. It is a nice light brown, kind of in the tan family, kind of like a suede brown. It's very good, very cute, very staple, multi-useful. All right, next we've got this guy. Now, I put this in the orange category. I believe this is an orange, but it's definitely a yellow leaning orange. It's Hunky Dory. Let's put that on there. You know, you could use this color for a carrot just fine, I think. Yeah, I do have some similar shades of yellowy orange. I might have to do a comparison to see how close they actually are. Here's an interesting one. I'm calling this a white. I think it's a white, but it's got these like speckles in it. It's Bohemian Child. I like this one because it kind of reminds me of a bird eggshell. I kind of want to use it because it's cool, but I just don't know how I would. It's this one, and just handling the bottle here, look what I've noticed. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I think you can. There's a shimmer in here. I thought it was a cream. I have to update my filing. It's a green shimmer, kind of like the one that's in that pink one, Beautifully Bizarre, but it's the blue version. They're siblings. Oh yeah, that is pretty. That definitely makes me want to use that one. Can you see it? I think you can. Maybe. That's nice. Last but not least, this one's definitely orange. It is called Night Fever. What kind of night fever? Probably the boogie variety. Gotta watch out for those boogies. Yeah, that is a nice, bright, creamy orange. In the camera, it looks way more orange, like traffic cone orange, but in real life, it's more red orange. I don't know why some colors the camera really struggles to look at more than others. I just wanted to show you what I've got going on here. So, these are Tern nails, if you know Tern, from Fourth Wing. This is what I've got going on over here. You know, Onyx Storm recently came out. I did some Andarna nails not too long ago, and I will do Segale. But this is what I've got today on this hand. But this is the hand we're going to do the Orly nails on. Got this magnetic on here. It is gorgeous. So pretty. But I gotta peel it off. So let me go do that. Alright, so I've got these nails ready. I took off all of the old polish, put down my base. We're gonna start painting, and every nail is gonna be different. And I don't even think it's gonna be cohesive, but we're gonna do it anyway. So, I've been doing a lot of face cam videos recently. Do you guys enjoy them? Does it make a difference? Do you prefer it with face cam, without face cam? What do you think? I feel like I act crazy anyway. You just can't normally see it. And so with the face cam, you can. Maybe it's more entertaining. Maybe I'm delusional. But let me know what you think. I hope you do like it, because if not, you're gonna have to endure it for a bit of time, since I do record these in advance. By the time this posts and you actually reply, there will be several videos that have already been made with Facecam. So, and if you haven't looked at our channel membership options yet, go ahead and do so. I know membership does come with a fee, but I made it as small as I possibly could for what you get. That way it's not, you know, too big of an inconvenience, because like, I know this economy ain't economying, and them perks ain't gonna pay the bills, but they're fun. So if you do feel like you're interested in any of the perks that are available, please do sign up. I will appreciate you. And I definitely would look forward to seeing you guys coming to my members only stuff. If you were alive in the 70s, let me know what you were doing. Just roughly, like if you were a little kid, if you were a teenager, were you an adult by then? What did you have going on in your life in the 70s? I wasn't there. I was born in 1987. That is just such a beautiful blue. I love it. So we've got our first coat. I'm going to let these dry, do a second coat, and then we're going to get to the nail art. Alright, so here's these. They're looking pretty good. Yeah, time to do some nail arting. We're going to start by getting some of this out on a palette. And then I've got this here brush. And then once you get enough of it on there, you can just go and fill it in with the bottle brush. Smooth that out a little bit. Make sure you don't have too much. There we go. That's a great start for that one. Now for this guy, we're going to do some flowers, and they're going to be a few different colors. I do have like stamping plates that would be great for this, but I'm going to do hand-drawn flowers because I think they're going to be more wonky. But also I'm doing them with the dotting tool. Alright, so let's start with a blue one. And then I'm going to put a little of this glitter here in the center of it. Grab some of this white. I think we want to do us a little white flower. And some orange. We can incorporate a little bit of this other orange one too. And then we need to fill in the dots on these. There we go. Now I'm going to leave that one like that for now because we're going to add some of those smiley faces, and I want to definitely get one down here. So I want to leave that spot open. Now it's time to go back to our striping brush. And we're gonna try and do a little bit of that like swooshy line type art. And then when doing this kind of art, you kind of want to leave a gap. So you're going to do every other color because you want it to have time for it to dry a little bit in between the colors. That way they don't just bleed together. If I were to go right along that orange one, this would just kind of turn into a blob. There we go. We're going to leave that for now. And actually we're going to come back over here because we're doing kind of a similar thing, but not to that same degree. Okay, I think that's good enough for that one. We're going to skip this one for now, and we're going to go in on this one because I'm going to do some more flowers, but we're going to do a bit of a different flower shape. So I'm going to get a blob of paint, set it down, and then pull. And get a blob, set it down, and then pull. And then one more. Yes. Now I feel like I actually kind of need a little bit going across the end here to make it make sense. But that was a mistake because now it's too much. Amazing. Let's see if I can get it off without completely messing these things up. I did. Phew. All right, I want some glitter, so I'm gonna try and do a similar thing with the glitter. Okay, that's not bad, I don't think. This one definitely needs a centerpiece. I'm gonna take this and put it here. Try and spread it just a little bit. All right, it's a bit of a bubble, but that's okay because I think it looks cute. I'm just gonna need to dry a little bit. Now, I kind of want to put maybe some smileys in here, but also maybe I should do some like tiny dot flowers. What do you think? Because I do have a tiny dotting tool out too. Let's put some, because we've got some smileys going on some of those other nails. And we can always put one anyway if we choose. Oh, let's say boop. Boop, 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 like that. That's a little cute one, right? Let's say maybe we want another one like that over here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Yeah. And I actually think I'm going to take this same light orange and do one as well. Cute. Let's even do us a brown one. I'm liking it. And that leaves us like right here to squeeze in one of them smiley faces. I think we're doing a great job. Sorry if y'all hear that. That's just me swirling my tool off in my acetone. And it's a metal bowl. Now we've got to actually come back and finish working on this one. Let's do that. I'm gonna squeeze in some of this bright orange. Okay, and then I suppose let's go ahead and get us a white line too. Okay, all right, let's look at what we have. It's definitely something. I don't hate it, but it is not something I would have chosen independently. Not that big of a fan of the style, the color palette. Maybe some of the shapes, but the colors together are not my vibe. It is time to prepare some of our sequins. Let me show you how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna use this tweezer to get out just the amount of them that we need. So let me see here. So I want one, thinking maybe two, like squeeze one in up here as well. So two, and then here maybe 1, 2, and possibly a third. So that's 5, and over here 1, so that's 6. And I'm trying to decide if I should put one on here or if I should do a flower. Maybe I want to put one there. So we'll say 7. So we got 1. Oh my goodness, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, they're not doubled up. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think that was an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so let's put 1 back. We can always get more out later if we want to. And then close this so you don't spill it or breathe in it and blow them everywhere. And the way that this is going to work is we're going to, all right, I can't zoom it in anymore, unfortunately, but I'm going to take this tool. It has like a semi-flat edge, and we're just going to put a couple of crimps in it. It's not big enough that it needs 3 crimps, but I think 2 ought to be enough, or you can do more, but let me show you. So after you put some crimps, goodness, I don't know, maybe you can see how the light moves across it? It's because it's got a curve in it now. Let's see if I can turn it. There you go. Can you see it? It's not easy because it's so small, but you can see there's a curve. So now when you go to stick it on the nail, it's going to lay down with that nail curve. So that is how I make sequins work for nails. I'm going to do all these and then I'll come back. All right, before we go in and start applying those, I'm going to use this Maniology Aqua Topper to go over the existing nail art that we have, because if I jump straight in with a top coat, it's gonna melt all this. And so we need to protect the hand-drawn art that we have. This is a very useful tool for hand-drawn nail art as well as nail stamping. But with regular nail polish, you do have to protect your art. Okay, now that's gonna have to dry. It does take a little bit of time because nail polish is air dry and Aqua Topper is a water-based nail polish, so it takes even longer, but I will come back when it's time to do the next step. All right, those have had a little time to be protected. We're gonna go in with this Orly Bonder base coat to create something sticky to put these in. Let me scoop that, so we line our little finger up here. I'm just gonna put that on there, a coat. I'm gonna use a tweezer because I think it's gonna be easier than trying to pick these up with a rhinestone picker because they're soft and it'll smoosh them. And we're just gonna put this guy right here. Yes, I think he is quite at home right there. Do want to try and straighten him up a little bit though. There you go, fella. How cute. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, I gotta put this down because it's interfering with me handling this. Alright, y'alls. Let's get us a little face. Let's stick this one on right here. Yeah. And we'll get him a little companion to go up here. I think those are cute. Then we're gonna jump over here to this one and put that down. And then just put us 3 of these little guys on here. Why are you being so resistant? Get on there, friend. Probably because my tweezers now have base coat on them. There we go. And one more. Yeah, that looks good. What do you think? Okay. And then we want one more. I'm not putting it on the whole thing, but I want it to be evenly smooth. So that is why I cover the whole nail anyway. Come here, fella. All right. Get on there. Perfect. Heck yeah. Well, guys, now that's gonna dry. those are going to be stuck in that base coat. And then we will go in with a thick top coat and get these all nice and sealed in here in a minute. All right, we're gonna go in with Sèche Vive. You guys may know if you've been watching my recent videos, I use the crap out of this because it is so thick and I like it a lot. And it dries really quickly. It's probably about time to refill my bottle. It's getting a little low. Of course, I will also get photos so that you can see how this ends up, because I know the reflective glare can make it a bit hard to look at like this. So I'll get you some different lighting situations so that perhaps you'll be able to better see what's even going on. It's so sparkly. Alright, I'm gonna let it dry real quick. And I did go ahead and throw a second coat on there just so it's more thick and magnified. I am going to go ahead and insert the photos here so that you can have a look at those. Let me know what you think of these nails. Let me know what you think of the theme of this quarter. These are quarterly boxes. This quarter's Orly Colorpass box. Did you like the 70s theme? Are you a fan of the 70s aesthetic? And what kind of nail design would you have done with these polishes had you received this box? There will be a link in the description if you do want to go ahead and sign up, but I would say hurry because I know that they are raising the prices. I don't know if it has happened already. It might. But you do get 6 polishes, which is a fantastic amount, especially because they're huge bottles. They're 18 milliliter, which I'm pretty sure is the biggest out of all of the options. For a very reasonable price. It is a great way to expand your collection and selection while also getting a little bit of a fun mystery surprise. So who doesn't love that? Definitely make sure you're subscribed so you're not missing my content. Hit that like button if you did like this video, and leave me a smiley face or a flower emoji if you made it to the end. And definitely do consider signing up for my channel membership so you can join me on some of my members only activities. I would love to have you there and I appreciate you. But that's really it. Thank you for watching my video and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.